Hey, congrats on sticking around and finding some of my better web gems about shorter, more detailed information about how you can really start honing in on how to do this. I'm kind of considering this the first brick that you're laying down for your six-figure game plan. So eventually you can really start laying down more action, and really start building that online empire of yours. So for this particular one, we're going over capture pages. You're going to see other videos that are going to go about leadership, they're going to go about the concept of sales approach, being able to really attract, and each one of these is going to be an added layer, an added brick to that empire of yours to really start honing down on how to make this entire thing work through internet marketing. So congratulations again on finding it, and enjoy. Alright, so in this part of the video, we're going to start laying the groundwork for your first brick for success within MLM, especially through internet marketing. So what we're going over here is capture pages, or CP, and there's two numbers that I'm going to be going over, 20% and 40%. And what this has to do with, one is a clear message, and the second part of it has to do with congruency and call to action. There's a study in a passage done by Karen Bannon, and she was talking about a study done by internet marketing firms that were trying to figure out, okay, who's being successful and who's failing at this. And what they found was that, first of all, 20% were losing leads because they didn't have a clear message. They were relying completely on image and video, which is fine. I'm a big proponent of both. It really shows who you are. It really shows people the kind of stuff that you're into, and allows them to connect with you better. But the problem is that because so many people are using mobile phones now, mobile devices, to be able to search over the internet through various business opportunities, to be able to check on things, that what you've got to have is still clear written context. Because the image and the video take a certain amount of time to load on. If that's all you have and people are just waiting for it to load before they find out if they're in the right place or not, they'll end up bouncing. They'll end up just leaving after about 5 or 10 seconds worth. So you've got to have a clear and concise message saying, hey, you're in the right place. We've got great headline here saying here's the features and benefits that you're looking for that are going to solve your problem. And then also is about having that clear link of where they're supposed to go through the rest of the sales filter. So that's the first 20%. The 40%, that was off of failing to have a congruent message. Now, the congruent message means that you've got to have some sort of connection for the audience to be able to connect the dots from the advertisement and promotion to the landing page. So know that they're still in the right place. To go from the landing page is going to take them to whatever they're looking for, whether it's product, service, business opportunity, whatever it may be. And 40% lost their lead and lost that sale because they didn't have that congruent message and they didn't have that call to action on it. So just a couple things to keep in mind there. So here's some simple things just to kind of remind you of to really be able to help you capture those leads, capture those sales. One, theme. Now, you've not only got to have a theme to help you really be able to have a congruent message with your target market, but it's got to be a theme to where they can relate to. So this means that you really have to hone in on your message, hone in on your target market, and be able to help them understand it. And the other part of that is with branding. When you have a constant theme, whether it's an image, whether it's some sort of sound, people will start connecting that with you and they'll start knowing that they're in the right place, especially if you're starting to really get into content marketing and you have a lot of stuff going out there. Then that really helps to be able to hone in on your branding so people can really trigger in that they're in the right place, that they know this person's stuff. So you really have to have a theme of what you're going for. The other part of it, again, can't say it enough, is that call to action. Now, not only do you immediately have to have a great headline and great content right on your landing page, but just as important is you've got to have that link going right to it. Now, for more great content on this, to take you step by step through various things such as landing pages, branding, being a great leader, finding great quality leads, head over to my blog listed on the bottom, and also head over to my free MLM training that's also listed on the bottom. It's all going to take you on a step-by-step process that's really going to show you illustrated how to be able to do it. I'm also going to go ahead and show you a platform that's going to set you up with a landing page automatically that works correctly so you don't even have to worry about it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter for constant content and check out my blog for updated step-by-step processes for all these unique things.